That's all. And I got him out.
Now, according to my calculations, the weight was later found to be in excess of 1,200 pounds. Excuse me, Mrs. Manager. David? David?
Where did she find that strength, Elena? 110-pound women don't just lift up a half-ton car. Now, where did that come from?
I don't know. But if she tapped into it, it's got to be there.
But how could she find the strength and I couldn't? You heard her story. My God, that's exactly what happened to me. Except that her son is alive and Laura is dead. And in every other case that we've researched, it's been the same story over and over and over again. But what is the common denominator?
David, believe me, if I knew the answer, I'd tell you.
I know. I'm sorry.
Look, I really think you should give up this research for a while.
No.
I warned you when we went into this. I felt you were too close to it because of what happened to Laura. And I've watched it eat away at you for the last 10 months. And now it's starting to affect your work.
What?
How can you hope to examine a medical phenomenon with cool scientific objectivity?
If I keep losing my cool. You know, my mother always used to tell me getting angry doesn't help.
Well, I always liked your mother.
She always liked you.
I'm gonna help you with these.
As always. Do you think we will ever find where that strength comes from?
I don't know. But we'll certainly share a lot of donuts together, and I'll probably get fat. Should I get back to work, Doctor?
You got it, Doctor.
Now, had you ever displayed any excessive strength before?
Oh, no. I used to get tired just doing my ironing. As a matter of fact, that's what I was doing when the earthquake hit.
And then the ceiling collapsed.
I was pinned under one of those steel beams.
Then what?
I started to smell the gas. That's a smell you don't forget. I really got frantic. My parents had died that way in Germany. I guess I really got frantic. I wasn't going to let that happen to me. So I put my hands on the beam that was across me. And somehow I bent that steel beam and got out.
The smoke was getting thicker, and the people was right behind. Some of them was screaming. We got to this here fire door. It was jammed. So I was pounding on it, but you couldn't hear nothing over the fire. And I said to myself, we're gonna die. And I was so doggone mad that I'd gotten them this far I couldn't get out. So I started kicking at it.
The fire door.
Yeah.
And then what happened, Mr. Brown?
Well, I kicked the sucker down.
It was a very heavy door, wasn't it?
Fireman told me to take a battering ram to get it open.
Then how did you do it?
By the grace of God.
And all of a sudden, we were ambushed. I mean, VC all over the place. I saw a buddy of mine go down to the top of the hill.
The same friend that had saved your life in Da Nang.
Yes, sir. And I wasn't about to leave him face down in the mud in that hellhole.
So you went after him through all that enemy fire.
I don't really remember that part of it. I just remember I was determined to get Johnny out of there.
You don't remember being wounded?
No, sir. I was kind of busy.
And just how many